tons of African Lion King to the boy Crazy Bite, it is due to the boy's father shot indiscriminately, resulting in the original mild Lion King was enraged and thus fell into a state of frenzy, and ultimately the boy on the verge of death by the Lion King gripped away has been hopeless. Who knows that this time the Lion King's drop of blood accidentally fell into the boy's wounds, but then a drop of the Lion King's blood accidentally fell into the boy's wound, and the boy's genetic sequence had an incredible fusion reaction. The boy's body structure and physiological functions also in a flash to get the epic level of mutation evolution. But after the father but the legendary Lion King hunted down and killed the Lion King's head as a trophy hanging on the wall, claiming that this is for him to avenge. The boy felt extremely indignant at this. If not for that drop of the Lion King's blood, his life would have ended long ago. Father and son had a big fight over this, and their relationship was broken. That night, he left home and returned to his hometown in the vast grasslands of the Russian Far East. But suddenly, the ground began to vibrate slightly, and immediately after that, the sound of the tremors coming from his ears also became more and more intense. Klaven turned his head to look, only to see the dust on the horizon. A large herd of bison is at an alarming speed towards him. Realizing that it is too late to escape, Klaven simply closed his eyes and held his head curled up in a ball. Let God, however, to his surprise, not only did not rush to trample on the herd, but like a river around the rocks as he rushed from his side and passed. At this time, he realized that the original is a majestic bison in front of his own, its eyes deep and powerful, imposing, obviously the leader of the herd, only to see it quietly stood there, like a sentinel to protect Klaven, until the herd completely bypassed all the old king of the bulls, and then turned to lead its herd to continue their migration road. After this encounter, Klaven realized that he not only has the magical ability to communicate with the beasts of the mind, at the same time the body function has also reached the level of superhuman. Just a wave, the javelin in his hand will be able to fly out of the 10,000 meters distance. The speed has also increased to the same as the cheetah, and his jumping ability is even more unimaginable, easy to leap across the hundreds of meters wide gully. But just then, an ear-piercing gunshot shattered the surrounding silence, and Klaven quickly climbed to the top of the tree, and looking over from the vantage point, he clearly witnessed the tragedy that was unfolding a few kilometers away.